Now, wait a minute. What's this No Kings thing about again? What's the reason? The No Kings thing. What is the reason for the protest? Because you don't want dictatorship, and you don't want somebody to force something upon you that you don't agree with. Is that that's what it's for, right? Come here. Come in close. Come here. Did you guys vote for Kamala in the primaries? Or was she just forced upon you like a dictatorship? like a kingship was because I don't want you to be embarrassed. I don't want you to be embarrassed. Was Kamala listen. Was Kamala voted in through the wonderful democracy that you people are protesting about right now? Huh? Or was she thrusted upon you? Huh? That's my question. That's what I'm asking you. See, what's good for the goose is obviously not good for the gander with you people. And y'all, you know what? Keep protesting, because it's helping with your steps. It's helping with your steps. And as someone who really enjoys working out and health, I want you to stay outside, because that's probably the only exercise you're gonna be getting. That's the only exercise you're gonna be getting. So just stay outside, keep protesting, get you some vitamin D with the sun and everything, and then just do that thing. Just do that. That's fine. I don't have no problem with it. Keep going, ho.
Oh man, that was absolutely hilarious. I'm actually gonna post that as a YouTube short. I got to. It's too good. It's too good not to. It's too good. I typically don't do stuff like that, but I have to post that as a YouTube short. That shout out to Megan McGlover, man. Hey, she was hilarious while being on point at the same time. 1000%. Shout out to Megan, man. Shout out to Megan. But we gotta double back to those No King protesters. I'm sure you guys kind of got the hint there with that clip at the very beginning, because there's something that was quite interesting out of all of these clips that I've been coming across, and I've come across a lot of them. There was one recurring theme, right? Just like yesterday, there was a recurring theme in those clips. Well, there's a recurring theme in these clips here that I'm about to show you today, and it's actually quite hilarious. Not quite as funny as that first clip you saw with Megan, but it is pretty funny. So with that being said, hold on, let me rewind this. Let's dive in.
Okay guys, we're here as a Christian conservative at a No Kings rally, and we're gonna have some conversations with people and see why they believe President Trump is putting their freedom in danger. I'm a Christian, so I love Jesus, and I also happen to love President Trump. I was wondering, you're at the No Kings protest today, I was wondering how President Trump has put your freedom in jeopardy.
I wouldn't say my freedom's in jeopardy.
So whose freedom's in? Why are you out here at the No Kings protest, I guess?
Sorry.
I was wondering, what has President Trump done to put your freedom in danger?
We have something come to this.
I think that he has done so by sorry, we weren't expecting to be on.
Like, you're not cute. This isn't funny. Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh man, these folks, bro. Goodness gracious. I've never seen so many people just absolutely just waste time. Now, this is a longer clip. It's about 14 minutes. I'm not going to show you the whole clip. Just going to show you a little piece of it. But here it is. Check it out.
As much as I would love to spend my time educating you, as much as I would love to spend my time educating you, I do think it's important to, you know, go on and do your own research.
Hey, I was talking to this guy over here, and he said that Trump's done stuff that is like he's becoming a king or whatever. What kind of stuff has he done?
Deploying National Guard troops on native soil is absolutely un-American. Sending the National Guard against American citizens is an act of oppression against American citizens.
So he sent the National Guard
Into cities.
Los Angeles,
To do what?
Chicago, to suppress protesters.
Exercising their free speech.
Okay, are there a lot of protests happening and all
Oh
that?
yeah, there's millions
Started
of
on
people
college
today.
campuses with Palestine even before all of this.
And now are they like legal protests or illegal
All
protests?
protests are legal.
Absolutely legal. It's our First Amendment
Peaceful.
right.
It's our First Amendment right.
Okay.
We're right
And then
to
so
assemble.
they're saying you can't protest?
Not explicitly, but
Okay.
by sending troops out to suppress protesters and to intimidate them.
So wait, how many protests are happening? He has sent the National Guard?
Here, over 2,600 protests are happening on today. I mean, not here. Today, over 2,600.
Where, like in
protests
California?
Across the country.
Oh, that's not that much. To send a National Guard?
About millions of people.
Like to
Okay.
many
But to-
major cities.
And then,
So they came out just today for this?
well, they've been coming out for months. I was
Okay.
at one a couple months ago over the summer.
Yeah. What has he done that you don't like?
Well, I mean, specifically recently,
Yeah.
while the government has been shut down, he's been passing executive orders, which is explicitly illegal in the Constitution. Congress has to approve executive orders that happen, especially during a government shutdown.
Wait, Congress has to approve an executive order?
Yeah, if he's deploying
I
military.
thought they just passed those.
Executive orders aren't laws. They're just things that he
Yeah.
says. But then they're subject to review by Congress and the House of Representatives. Like, he can't just be passing laws, especially while there's a government shutdown. That's the whole point,
Oh
right?
wait, isn't the Senate still working though?
There's only one person who's been present. Everybody's being paid though.
What they want to do to Medicare and other programs that are vital for American citizens to live and thrive in our country,
Yeah.
they want to defund those things to give more tax cuts to the wealthy.
They want to defund stuff like Social Security and your benefits that you're entitled to.
Wait, Trump said he's going to defund Social Security? I never heard that.
He also wants to change the Affordable Care Act and take away care from millions of Americans or reduce their coverage, which could potentially kill.
Wait, when did he say he wants to defund Social Security?
It's a
Okay, so you guys get the message. I'm sorry. Just watching that stuff is just like, really, bro? Really? Shout out to Political Fabian on X for that clip. Like I said, there's like a whole nother 12 minutes of that if you guys want to go check it out on X, okay? Now, here is another clip from one of the protests yesterday, the No Kings. Check it out.
No King's Day.
And why specifically are you out supporting No King's Day?
I think protest is important.
Why are you protesting?
How much time do you have?
A couple minutes. And what's the main reason you're out here protesting President Trump?
I don't agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made.
Is there any decision in particular you disagree with?
Okay, so I would start with, well, I don't even think it's appropriate for me to have this interview.
So what?
Oh, I can't think of anything. So, yeah, I'm going to exit stage left. Oh, my goodness. These folks don't even know why they're protesting, bro. Don't have a single clue. Don't have a single clue. Oh, man. Homeschool your kids, though, ladies and gentlemen. If you are able to, homeschool your children. Check it out.
My first name is Victoria. I live in Havertown, Pennsylvania. I'm out here today protesting because I'm an American historian. I've been teaching American history for 40 years. I've spent my entire life thinking about America, and I'm watching it go down, and I am terrified. Also, I have 3 grandchildren, and I'm out here for them. As a professor of American history, I taught immigration history. I taught women's history. I taught African American history, not to mention just mainstream modern history. And I know that in every single one of those areas, this government is trying to wipe out all of the research, all of the knowledge that we have gained in the last 40 years so that we know more about immigrants and women and African Americans. And they're just trying to wipe it out, erase it. Too much work has been done and it's too important for our democracy. So that's why I'm here. My first name is Victoria.
Now, I hope that is AI. I really do hope so, because if we got people like that teaching our kids, yeah, we're cooked. Okay, we are cooked if kids are growing up listening to that crap. All right. Now, there was something that was quite interesting, and I think one of you guys in the comment section of yesterday's video where what did we talk about in yesterday's video? Oh, my days be blending together. One of you guys pointed out that you attended or went by or went close near one of these protests, one of these rallies, and noticed that there were suspiciously not a lot of vehicles around town, right, in the area. In comparison to the number of people, there was barely any cars anywhere to be seen, you know, people driving to the location. And I came across this clip, and I want to show you guys this because it's actually quite interesting, especially considering what we witnessed last year leading up to the election, where we saw a bunch of buses pulling up to Kamala rallies. You guys remember that? Well, there's more of them now.
Well, the media is going to act like there was some major anti-Trump protest in Washington, D.C. today. But the reality is, it's fake. They were all bussed in on buses, like right behind me. Stay tuned for Laura Loomer's exclusive footage that will show that a lot of the anti-Trump protesters in D.C. were literally bussed in. You know, it's really funny. We caught the left busing protesters into the Kamala Harris rally back in October.
Yep.
And we caught the left busing protesters into Kamala Harris's Las Vegas rally, also last October. So I don't understand why the left thinks they can continue to bus people into Washington, D.C. and important events to astroturf a crowd, and don't think Laura and I are going to catch them.
Shout out to him for doing that investigative work. And it also speaks to why in yesterday's video, right, there weren't a whole lot of black people. There was suspiciously a bunch of old white liberals in these half black cities, or half people of color, half black and brown cities. But there was barely any black and brown people there. And there's why. Those people were busted. Those aren't people who live in the area, who wanted to, you know, go out and protest. Ooh, F Trump. Those were probably, if I had to guess, paid protesters that were bussed in to make it seem as if there's a big protest going on. See, and this is what they do. They make it seem like there's a whole bunch of people, right, protesting, and they try to get other people to come out and join, right? Because if they weren't bussing people in, there'd barely be anybody out there protesting. And they thought we weren't going to catch on. It's all making sense now. It's all making sense now. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions about all of this. It's, man, what a shame. These folks either have no clue why they're protesting, like they just literally say nothing, or they just make up a bunch of lies. It's incredible, man. It's absolutely incredible. Like I said, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you guys for all of the continued love and support. Peace and love. I'm out.